You brought a story today, Colin. You almost stabbed a guy.
My God. You're not in the current present time.
Oh. So was it recent?
But it happened.
I was about 7 years old, and so that was about a couple years ago.
A couple of years.
like 3 or 4.
3 or 4 years ago, I was
Yeah.
7 years old. Yeah, totally.
If the statute of limitations is not up on this story, we better not tell it in a public forum. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
That was a big statement. Anyway, so there was me and my brother grew up in this kind of a hillbilly block.
In the hood, you can say it.
No, kind of, yeah, kind of. I would say the place, but
In the sticks.
in the sticks, yeah. Anyway, we were outside playing basketball one day, and me and my brother are about 2 years apart, so I was probably 7 or maybe younger. He was probably 9, so both pretty young, pretty dumb.
Okay.
Anyway, there was these dudes that were definitely adults walking around the block, and for some reason they started like trying to bully us. I don't know if they were like saying names or whatever. Or maybe we started it. I don't know. Maybe I just started yelling. Maybe I was the person that started it. I don't know.
Maybe you're the bully.
Anyway, so I don't really know how the story progressed to this, but all I remember is these dudes made me so upset that I went back into my garage where we kept all of our like outdoor equipment, and I grabbed a hockey stick.
Hell yeah.
And then I ran outside to the block and started whacking this dude in the legs with a hockey stick. And the funny thing is, because Phil's telling this story on his stream, and like I didn't remember this at all until he started talking about it.
Really?
Like this completely flooded my memory. Don't know how, but like I was like, oh, I thought it ended at the hockey stick, and that was it. And then he continues talking, and he's like, yeah, but then they came around again, and he runs inside, grabs a steak knife out of the block. Just runs back outside chasing these dudes with the knife while I'm like, oh my God.
Jesus
Did I really
Christ.
do that? And then I remember getting in trouble with my dad. Like, I don't know how I completely forgot about that.
Man.
Yeah. I tried
awesome.
stabbing somebody when I was a
That's
kid.
awesome.
I don't know if I was like wanting to stab. I don't think I would have. Like,
I mean, they were bullies. They deserve to be
They were
stabbed.
bullies, but I'm pretty sure I was just trying to like be funny, but also like scare them out, like trying to act tough and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I got this knife. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished, yeah. Even though you could probably kill me with that same knife.
Did you get bullied in school?
Not a whole lot, actually. No,
Were you the bully?
no. I wouldn't say I was. I wouldn't say I was.
Of course you
Okay,
would.
I take that back. In
That's
middle
what the
school,
bully would say.
In middle school, in
You
middle,
were either bullied or you were the bully, you fucking dick.
in middle school, I did have this crush. Okay, like I had this crush on this chick.
Okay.
Can't remember her name. Can't remember who she was.
Wow.
Like there was a couple
Deep
of them.
impact
Anyway,
there that she
anyway, I had this friend at the time, and like I'd basically use him and almost to like try to impress her. So sometimes like I would either make fun of him or I'd throw a ball at him or do something dumb, and then like I remember.
Wait. Did you let him know about this plan?
No,
Or
I
were you
was
like-
no.
like, Hey man,
Looking back, I know
when
that's
Cynthia comes around,
No.
and I like you, you're my friend, but when Cynthia comes around,
I'm gonna kill you.
smack you. And I like you, okay? I like you.
I said those guys elementary school.
Okay.
I think I was 4th or 5th grade. Anyway,
For the purposes of the story, her name's Cynthia.
her name is
just so you
Cynthia.
know.
Anyway, I'm trying to impress Cynthia.
Yeah.
And throwing this ball at this kid and whatnot. And then like maybe a few months to a year go by. I don't know how long it was. My memory sucks. But anyway, the guy that I was doing this to came up and told me that I was like that he saw me as a bully, and I saw him as a friend.
Oh God.
So like it hit me so hard. I was like, oh my gosh, you're 100% right. I totally am.
Yeah.
And then like we became best friends after that though. So but yeah, I was really heartbroken when he told me. I was like, dude, I definitely didn't mean it that way. I promise.
Right.
But like a lot of bullies are like that.
Just trying to be cool.
You know, that's how it is. Hey, some of y'all are bullies out there. You don't realize it. And one
Yeah.
day you're gonna find out.
Look at yourself in the mirror.
Look at yourself
before
in the
you
mirror.
throw stones.
Yeah, before you run outside with a kitchen knife.
Right. Yes. Before you
Steak
throw
knife.
stones, ask yourself, why are you throwing this stone? Or a steak knife, as it were.
Or a hockey stick.
Hockey stick, too.
This is a life advice
Also-
podcast.
Also,
Come here every week. We're actually going to start another podcast. It's going to be a philosophical conversation.
Yes.
And we're going to do it tomorrow.
Oh.
And we're going to do it live.
Earlier than I
We're
thought.
going to do it live probably around midnight. So like a few hours from now,
Live at midnight.
live at midnight, philosophical
train of
podcast.
philosophy.
Yep. We're going to have a glass of whiskey. We're going to sit
You
down
know,
and talk.
I'm going to be honest. I am okay with not being invited to this podcast.
Oh. Well, fuck
Talking about
you
life
then.
things.
I don't understand philosophical.
Or Ryan doesn't want to talk if we're talking about our kids.
Yeah.
We can't talk about that.
We'll have the dad podcast at like just 7 a.m.
I don't know if I can
tomorrow.
roll my eyes harder than that.
7 a.m. Saturday morning. That's what it is. 7
I'm
a.m.
not doing a dad
Saturday
cast, Troy. It's not happening.
7 a.m. Saturday
doing a
morning.
dad
We'll
cast.
do it.
Oh my
Fine.
God.
What are you calling it? Name of the podcast now.
Crazy
did.
Train of Dads.
All right.
I'm in.
That kind of sounds like a porno. But if you're still in,
It's the X-rated version.
yeah.
I'm married.
It's only going on OnlyFans. Wow, never mind.
Oh, no. Well, it still can until October.
October. Okay, that's a shutdown.
September's going to be a good month, boys. We're rolling the dough.
We're going to ride this train till it goes off the rails.
Oh, God.
I was bullied when I was really young, like kindergarten age. These kids that were just a little bit older than me would just pick on me on the playground every day.
It was me.
It wasn't. They were in Troy's grade, though,
Yeah.
until he got put in my grade.
True story, though.
Yeah. And I remember like really being upset about it and talking to my grandpa and I like
I can see your
I
grandpa
had
saying,
my
well, fuck
grandpa
those guys.
I had my grandpa and my mom like I was telling them both at the same time, right? And my mom's like, well, you know, you just got to ignore them and just ignore them and they won't tease you anymore. And so like, okay, I'll try that. And so like it went on, still fucking bullied me even though I tried to ignore them. And then I went back to my grandparents' house and he asked me, you know, like following up, like, hey, are those bullies still bothering you? Like, yeah. Yeah, the ignoring them didn't work, Grandpa. Just as I suspected. They still
right.
saw me on
You
the
old
fool. So he was like, all right, have you ever punched anyone?
Dang.
I'm like-
I like your grandpa.
No. Like, I'm 5.
Good.
No.
I regretted it after I said it.
So he was like, all right, do you know how to punch anyone? Like, no. He's like, all right, here's where you got to hit him. So he tells me that I've got to, like, fix this bully situation with violence.
Yeah.
My grandpa's solution.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Boomer energy, baby. Let's get it. Boomer energy.
you know, all right, next week, go to the playground,
Oh, yeah.
start bothering me. So the meanest one of the 3 is always 3 of these dudes together. Like, I just walked up, punched him in the fucking stomach. And so the other 2, you know, like, what? Ryan just punched this motherfucker. And yeah, they left me alone after that.
And then you were friends with them later.
I was
later
not
in life.
friends with them. They were a little trashy. And I think even as a kid, you know, probably instilled by my mom. I was like,
Yeah.
no.
They probably still get punched randomly today.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Payback for being shitheads. They're
They
still,
listen, they listen to this podcast.
I'd imagine they are still shitheads if I had to guess.
Check out more great content like this on the Crazy Train of Thought podcast